I have some pretty bad trust issues with women. And I know it's mostly caused by my ex because she cheated on me with multiple men and so on. But it's not even that. Like, we're friends after we broke up. And in her dating life, she is super evil. And not only that, but even when you just see TikToks on modern dating and so on, like, you know it's bad when people talk about not going through phones as a meme, or there's this whole situationship in modern dating. Everybody wants a situationship, nobody wants to be exclusive. So because of that, when I am talking to someone, I subconsciously think in my head, you're definitely not the only one. They're definitely entertaining someone else. To what degree, I don't know. How many, I don't know. But it definitely has to be happening. The crazy thing is with my ex, her cheating on me and all of that, yeah, of course it gave me trust issues. But that's something I could generally be like, okay, yeah, I mean, that's her. Like, of course, it's not fair to say, oh, this other girl is also gonna cheat. The thing that really traumatized me, watching my ex date after, this woman has done the most evil things. And again, when you combine it with just how you see modern TikToks on dating, I'm absolutely traumatized to care for a woman or to entertain them beyond a certain level. Like, for example, this woman will be entertaining 6+ men at a time, going out on dates almost every single day of the week with different men. But I've seen her do some insane, egregious things. Like, for example, there's one guy that she likes a lot. Like, he's her number one contender, but they're not dating yet. They're more in like a situationship. So because she's not exclusive with him, she's running the just in case script and dating other men. But the absolutely insane thing is, one day she told me she went out on 2 different dates with 2 different men. He was one of them. And she got cracked twice in one day. And imagine that for a second. Imagine you take a girl out at night, she stays the night. You know, you guys have a good vibe and you end up cracking. And this girl was slurping something down not even 6 hours ago and you're making out. Like, that thing ain't even had time to reset. And I get it, some men don't care, especially if you're just there to crack whatever. But imagine if you actually like this person. And my ex is like a severe compulsive liar. So she's not going to sit here and tell these men, oh yeah, I just got cracked 6 hours ago. But imagine being guy number 2. I mean, yeah, it's bad to be guy number 1, but imagine being guy number 2. There's this other guy that she's talking to. Now, granted, this guy, it's also kind of his fault. So he's entertaining her. He takes her out on really expensive dates. He takes her on trips. He buys her expensive clothes. Like, this guy does absolutely everything for her. This guy is low-key kind of a simp. He's such a simp that she got pregnant by one of the guys she was cracking because, of course, she's not using a condom or birth control. And she needed to go get an abortion. So she literally told this guy, like, hey, I'm pregnant. I need an abortion. So he took her out of state because we live in a Republican state. He took her to a Democratic state where she could get an abortion, and he paid for that abortion. And the craziest thing is, I don't know if I said this guy hasn't cracked at all yet. So imagine being that guy. You get a phone call like, hey, I need your help. I know I haven't let you hit yet, but a bunch of other men have been hitting and one of them got me pregnant. But the most wild thing is he went and paid for it. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, that's kind of on him at that point. He should have learned his lesson. Like, if he's entertaining her at this point, that's on him. Or, for example, she goes out on lots of dates with men, and half of these men, she doesn't even like them. So I'm sitting here watching her go out on these, like, expensive dates, or even just, you know, nice dates. And I'll ask her about the guy. I'm like, oh, you know, how do you like him? And she's like, oh, no, I absolutely don't like this guy. Like, he's actually annoying. He talks too much. He's this, he's that, he's lame. But he's gonna take me somewhere nice, so I'm just gonna go for the experience. Keep in mind, this isn't like one guy that she's doing this to. Like, half the guys she's entertaining who are taking her out, who are catching feelings and so on, she doesn't even really like them that much. She just likes the experience that they can offer. And think about that for a minute. You're sitting here thinking this girl is cute, she's cool, she's funny. You're out on a date with this girl that you met, and in her head, she's entertaining you and being fake the entire time. Like, that is next level manipulation. Because obviously these men keep taking her out because in their heads, they think that she's interested. They think that, okay, this is fun, we have a good vibe, whatever, which technically might be true. But imagine being the guy on the other side of that dinner table. You're sitting here, you go home to your boys, hey, yeah, this girl, she's cool. And she's there like, oh, man, he's so obnoxious, but I enjoy this dinner. This is a really great experience. So when you see someone do something like that, or just in general, even outside of my ex, like, I'm sure you've seen the TikToks, the memes, whatever, like the girl with the boyfriend is cracking men anyways. And at some point, you just kind of feel like everything is just toxic and disgusting. So it's not even about being traumatized from like your ex cheating on you. It's more about like how dirty and disgusting modern dating is, how manipulative people are, how much they will lie directly to your face and gaslight you. So again, that's the crazy thing. With my ex, I'm not even like worried that, oh, the next girl is going to cheat on me because of her, but just seeing her behavior after the relationship, seeing how she treats these men, seeing how it aligns with what men talk about when it comes to modern dating, that to me is just like absolutely insane. So now when I'm texting a girl, like I'm talking to this one girl, for example, and she's pretty cool. And like, she's even pretty decently engaged with me, I would say. Like, nothing over the top, but she responds regularly. She has good morning, good night types of messages. She likes to see me frequently and so on. Like, she's trauma dumped on me and everything. So I kind of feel like in that way, we're somewhat close. But at the same time, I'm like, what if I'm just like one of the 5 guys? Because in that hour you're not responding to me, you're probably responding to your other 5 guys. Of course, that doesn't always make it the case. But the fact that that can be the case is insane to me. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I like this girl, we got a good vibe, let's see where it goes. Obviously, I'm not overly investing into her at all because I'm more focused on myself. But I'm actually giving this girl my focused attention. I'm not talking to 5 women at once. She's the only one I'm talking to. When I'm giving you focused attention, when I'm developing a small form of attachment towards you, when I'm investing more into you, but we're at a stage where nothing is exclusive, then I actually have no idea if you subconsciously just dislike me, or if you're just looking for a reason to use me, or if I'm just entertainment to you or validation. The thing with a lot of modern women, and this isn't me trying to like focus solely on women, because obviously men are like this too, since everyone is so dopamine driven, they have no discipline, etc. Like, I've started to realize that modern dating, doing this talking to 5 people at once type of thing, it's basically an addiction. They're just supplementing one bad habit for that. Going out on dates and having fun for them is just another bad habit that they developed. It's unhealthy, but they don't necessarily see it that way. So now you don't really know if you're feeding someone's addiction or not. Or you don't know if they are addicted to the modern dating scene, if they're just chasing dopamine, validation, and so on, because so many people, again, do that and they're impulsive. And I think it's really bad with the modern dating scene because everyone is addicted to, again, all those things plus validation, social media, etc. So it's like hyper bad in our generation. But my point is seeing how evil these women are. And don't get me wrong, I know men can be equally as evil, but just knowing the person sitting across the dinner table from you might be investing in you for all the wrong reasons, or could be completely using you and not saying anything about it, it just gives me a next level trust issue that I don't really know how to get over. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I'm out. Peace.